Hey, welcome to the session, and this is the session based on the previous video lecture where we discussed about the different scenarios of job calls or interview calls by HR, and we have to filter out the fake job calls. Okay, so in the same continuation, today we will discuss exactly how the job is generated in the company and recruitment is carried out. First of all, the whenever you get a call from the HR, you have to filter it out very carefully. Okay, that is point number one. Second point is that in fact most of the jobs are generated internally and the candidates are also filled internally. This is what happens. This is based on my discussion with many managers in different companies in their team, how they generate the job opportunities and fill up the positions. So first of all, there is a project proposal, whether internally or externally some project is coming to the company. So manager comes to know that okay, this project is coming, or he has some internal requirements, so he will plan a project execution scheme and understand that okay, you require 4 engineers for this position. So what they will do, they will start talking to people in the network, it is in the LinkedIn or whatever it is. They will start talking. They may take candidates from portal, but mostly they will call someone to discuss based on their personal acquaintance about the candidate from before. So LinkedIn is a good platform to know by the recruiter that okay, you are a prospective candidate, but placing your profile in LinkedIn does not guarantee that you will be recruited. Just it is an opportunity for the recruiter to call you for a discussion. So the recruiters call many candidates from different platforms, even someone from their past jobs and other sources, this and that. Then while interviewing them, they understand that okay, this is the candidate, may be useful for us. Then they start the advisement process. So first they take the advisement internally for 2 to 4 to 6 weeks. The position is kept internally. Candidates from inside the company can apply for that position. Once nobody is found interested or suitable for that position internally, that requirement is floated. This is not always that the kind of requirement will be floated on a job portal. The kind of job requirement is many times floated in their internal pages. One floating is through the company website itself. Second one is the candidate or the recruiter or recruiting manager, he is floating that position. He will float that position to his personal page or his LinkedIn page, like that. Okay, so the message of that job requirement will never come to you by email through some third party or recruiter, because the job has been floated to the company website and to the personal web page of the company or the recruiting manager. So you as a candidate sitting in front of your computer at home or in your office opening your internet, you will never come to know that. Only situation is that when the recruiting manager has called you for a discussion, he will tell you that okay, that requirement is there, now you can go and apply for that, because there also they have multiple candidates and they have to be tested. Now the recruitment process starts, and step by step testing will be carried out. The technical test, then HR test, all those things will be there. But if a candidate is found good for the company, he will be asked mostly more of the practical questions pertaining to his own experience, because company is going to recruit certain candidate mostly based on your CV and your personal interaction with the team or team managers. You are selected, means they make a mind that we can take this guy is good. Then they will generate the job opportunity or job ad also that fits to that candidate whom they want to take. I am not saying that this is the kind of canvassing or this is the kind of illicit support to a candidate. I am saying that they have a job requirement and they are finding some candidate fit So the requirement will be generated according to the candidate. Okay, requirement of the candidate is because they have a project to be executed and the candidate they have seen personally is good fit. It is not always that you know technically everything. Sometimes they find a candidate, okay, this candidate will work for us and the 10 years, this is a stable candidate. That is one of the major requirements for the companies. They are worried that when they are recruiting a candidate, lakhs and lakhs of rupees are spent in the recruitment process. They are hiring some recruiters, then they are hiring some verification of the documents. Agencies will verify the documents. So all this process will actually take lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Such a candidate, if after 6 months of the job switches to another company, just showing the brand of this company, recruiting company doesn't like it, so they will most of the cases try to pick up a candidate from their known references. That is why most of the jobs are filled through internal references. And this is the reason how the third party recruiters who don't have any connection with the actual recruitment, they will see some project requirement flow or flood online, and based on that they will start giving the advertisements that this is the requirements. Most of the time these third party recruiters even don't say that who is the client. Why? Because actually they don't have the client. They will get you, they will prepare your profile on their account, they will show it to their client. We have a expert in this area, do you have a requirement? Like that they will float it. Okay, like in internet, data is moved from one PC to another PC, whose data it is, pick it up. Like that they will, third party recruiters will do. And in all these things the candidates are harassed like anything. The candidate will think that every new job is an opportunity and he will prepare for it. Suppose after 5 days job requirement is there. Now these third party recruiters are making the thing hell. They are making the fake thing so genuine that you will never understand that this is a fake interview, I am never going to be selected. They will first send you some JD which looks good to your profile. They will make a JD according to your profile, then send you that this is the JD. You will go for the interview. They are getting paid for sending some candidates, and that's it. After the interview, I myself experienced that in some companies face to face interview I gave excellent interview. Okay, so but by the end of the interview, the next level of the interviewer, where I had to go for the HR discussion or some very generic discussion, because my technical interview was very nice. He said that no, there is a confusion, we require this kind of candidate, not you. Okay, and they could not tell me the exact reason why I am not the right candidate. Okay, this happened with me also. Then some of my customers, some stakeholders, some client, they also share the same thing, that a lot of fake interviews are going on just to show that company is existing. Companies are running fake interviews, and above that these third party recruiters are adding their own fake interviews. Okay, so in all together there is a trouble. So what is the solution to this problem? You must know that this is the situation I am telling you. So companies are recruiting from through internal references, first priority. Second priority is to through outside some third party recruiters. So you have to be careful. You have to take the JD, you have to ask for the job ID, all these things. Companies will always verify your job post with the job ID. Whenever you go to a company for the genuine job, they have a job ID, so you have to ask for the job ID, whether it is the company or the third party recruiter. Many times I personally experience that company themselves are doing this kind of fake things. They will fix some candidate and they will call some other 10 candidates just for show, to show that we are doing very genuine recruitment. Okay, so a lot of issues are there in recruitment. Getting a job is not that easy, not that simple, even though you are very much fit for that job requirement advertised. In fact, that advertised job has gone 6 months back, you don't know. This job portals are giving you just something about the job which is not at all fit. Okay, most of the cases I've searched out the actual job in the company site, that job is 6 months back, that is already closed. So job portals are actually trying to entice you, so that in some time when you are not getting offer, you will register in the job portal for some package, 3,000, 6,000, 12,000 package. They will say that okay, we will promote your CV, your CV will be highlighted, you will be on the top of the list. Recruiter will first see your name. These are all fake things. Nothing happens like that. Recruiter will not select someone because that is the first candidate. In India, lot of eligible people are there for one job. So now there is no such situation where based on the first come first serve they will take you. Okay, they search for the right candidate, and because they want to keep the candidate for long, they have to recruit someone known. This is the first and foremost criteria. Okay, so the solution, now come to the solution. You have to make friends in a widespread spectrum. You have to go to the spectrum, you have to make a lot of people who know you, and you have to make your profile and portfolio. You have to update your LinkedIn, you have to get throughout, you have to take online course certifications or offline, whichever is comfortable for you. Then you have to update your LinkedIn and GitHub profile. Okay, so people will see your LinkedIn and GitHub profile, and they may contact you. Okay, and you should make your own website, you should make your own mobile app and share a lot of things online, so that you become popular, as well as your profile becomes very much evident to the recruiter. They require dynamic people who can do lot of things. If you are in a software company, you just not coding, you can do the deployment, you can do the testing, you can integrate with other teams, you can interact with the client, you can work with the scrum master, you can work with the product owner. Lot of different features, so a lot of project management tools you have to know. So a lot of things are there if you have to get a job call genuinely from online portfolio. Okay, another option is that you, from your college life, if you are in early age of your career, you start internship in a good company. Okay, you keep in contact with the good companies and their managers who are in the project of your interest. You keep on writing them, keep on asking them, keep on trying to interact with them in person. Okay, so all these things together will bring some solution. Again, I am saying that hunting for a job is not easy. You have to put a lot of effort. Your portfolio should be perfect. You should be linked to people, not just updating your count on the LinkedIn. You have to be connected to a lot of people. Okay, and they should know you technically. You should attend a lot of conferences, technical conferences. That is a very good venue to get connected with people who may recruit you. Okay, so these are the few things I had to discuss with you, because this is the current scenario, and I am seeing a lot of fake job happenings are there, which is not exactly the job requirement, but candidates are getting harassed. So get rid of it. Always ask the job ID and job description to the HR who is calling you. Okay, I hope all these things and information which I have shared today will be useful to you. Try it. My stakeholders, customers and students always take advice from me, and I give these tips to them, and they verify and they validate that yes, what I was saying, that was perfectly correct. Okay, so you also try what I suggested in today's video. You try with the HRs who call you. Will see that in most of the cases they will not write you or call you again. Okay, it means it was a wastage of time. Okay, that time you can invest in learning new things and doing some projects. Okay, so that's all for today. If you like this video, just give a thumbs up, liking, and subscribe this video if you have not done yet, and select all videos notifications, so that whenever I publish a new video you get it. Okay, so again, thank you for attending today's video lecture. Bye bye.